Hi, I'm Jaylan Fraser-Mines. I am a senior from Tingsboro, Massachusetts. I'm a chemistry major, and you're watching Ephs Spotlight. I chose Williams mostly because I really wanted the liberal arts experience and was really excited about being able to choose classes that I'm excited about. But also a big reason why I chose Williams was because I knew I would be able to run on the cross-country and track teams. And I came on a recruiting visit during the winter of my senior year and just really fell in love with the team, and everyone seemed so welcoming and kind. And I remember my host, Leah, she would wave to people on the sidewalk, and I just thought it seemed like there was a great sense of community at Williams, and I knew that it would challenge me academically and that I could improve in my sport. So last year I was a JA for X-C and it was super fun to live with the Frosh and sort of welcome them to the Williams community. But what was most rewarding about that was just hanging out in the common room, and my entry was really into puzzles, and they reframed a bunch to put in the common room, and then it was just really awesome to see the Frosh sort of come into their own at Williams and find their place within the community. I also did a radio show with my friend Brianna at WCFM, and that was super fun because we just got to hang out for an hour, and we would always raffle off a surprise gift during the show for whoever called in first. And one time we raffled off a cookie from Tunnel, another time we did a hand-drawn picture for someone. Usually it was just our friends that called in, but that was super fun. And I did matriculate here at Williams, which is a group that advises high school students in applying to college who are high achieving and low income. And that was not only fun to get to know other people on campus that do matriculate, but sort of see the growth of my high school students who I was helping. And I got to work with them for a year and a half and see what colleges they ended up at, and yeah, it was super fun. Something I love about cross country and track here at Williams is that we really get to explore the Williamstown area. So we run on every trail, every road, and I think it's super cool to be able to get involved in the community in that way and sort of know more about the area that we're in and sort of what's available to us here in Williamstown. And every year we do a volunteer project during reading period where we'll clean up a trail and kind of give back to the spaces that we use during our everyday practices. So I have two favorite team traditions. The first one is our annual run up Mount Greylock, which we start at the reservoir in North Adams, and it's 7 miles uphill to the top, and we usually do it during the peak foliage of October. And it's a very tough run, but it's super fun because you get to the top and our coaches bring donuts and apple cider, and we just get to watch the sunset and hang out. And so by the end of the day, you forget the tough parts at the beginning going uphill and just remember a super fun day with your friends on the top of the mountain. And the second tradition that I love about the team is we always do a road trip to nationals. And so our team is pretty big, and those of us who aren't running in the race usually drive down. And last year we took about 40 people to Kentucky, and it was a long drive, but it was a blast to play the songs in the car and just make it there in time for the race. And then we were running around the course. It's an unofficial spectator race, so I think we won that one. But we wear our cow tights, and we have a bunch of people decked out with Williams on their stomachs, and it's just a super fun day and a great experience on the team because even if you're not running at the race, you still really feel like you're a part of it. And another time we went to Boston for indoor track nationals because we don't normally drive to nationals, but since it was in Boston, we wanted to go, and then we had this huge contingent of alums and current students and parents, and we would just be so loud, literally anytime someone was running on the track or doing a jump. And it was just such a fun atmosphere, and the women's team ended up winning that year, so it was extra excitement and just an experience I will never forget. So academically, my goals are I'm applying to grad school for textile science, and what I'd really like to end up doing is working for a clothing brand and developing fabrics that are not only high performance athletic fabrics but are sustainable for the environment. Athletically, I would really like to do triathlons after college. So I used to swim back in the day. I started swimming when I was 6 years old and continued throughout high school. And then I started running in middle school, and I'm obviously doing that at Williams. And then I've dabbled in some biking along the way, so I'm excited about trying a new sport, but kind of continuing ones that I've already done and seeing what I can do in triathlons. A faculty member that has really influenced me at my time at Williams is my advisor, Sarah Go. She's also just like the nicest person you'll ever meet, and she was super supportive of me when I thought I wanted to do research over the summer and helped me in figuring out where I could do that. And this year she is my independent study advisor. I took her polymer chemistry class, and that was really fun because it is pretty related to what I would like to do after college, and we also got to do really fun activities in that class. Like we made shrinky dinks one day and did some like goo making, so it was just a really fun class as well. So what I will miss most about Williams next year is obviously the people. I feel like everyone would say that, but Williams has been such a cool community to be a part of. I have some great friends from my entry back in freshman year, and then on the team I feel like I've really gotten to bond with so many people. Something I love about the cross country and track team is that it's so big, and I just was so excited freshman year walking around and seeing people I knew and getting to know people from all over. So I think next year I'll really miss just hanging out with people at practice and lingering in Driscoll at dinner, and bus rides to meets and all of the, I don't know, just day-to-day things that you do with your friends.